My name is José Lázaro Robles Jr. My nickname is Ziza. I came here 84, the first time. I finished my career in Brazil as a player. And in 84, I received invitation for my coach that time. He worked here in Qatar. From that time, 10 years side club, 2 years and a half national team Shabab, 1 year and a half in Ryan club, after 8 years in Arlay club, and now I complete 4 years in JESH national team, Army national team. I come here to watch the games, to try to find some players for the Army national team. I play long time in many countries, huh? But I don't know why, I have one dream to come to Middle East. And my dream complete. My wish, my desire to come here. I come with my coach, and they give me all the ideas about Qatar. Small country, started to develop football that time. For me, very easy to adaptate for the new country. That's why, and still now I am here, 29 years after that. I'm still here. I prefer Qatar 29 years ago, but nobody can keep the development. My father was in Brazil. My father is the number 7 in Brazil, goal scorer. The goal scoring. He played World Cup 1954. After my father, the same blood, come here, Ziza. I played there in Brazil. When we talk to my son Thomas, he said, I want to follow sports, like you. And he want to be coach. I said, okay, you want to be coach? No problem, it's your choice. But you have to study football.
Yalla Hayya. When I first came to Qatar, I was 3 or 4 years old. You know, back in the days, there was nothing much to do in Qatar. I remember when we were growing up, you know, we used to go to the desert, Al-Did, Shamal, driving with the car in the sand dunes.
روح ارفع.
I was always involved in the football field in Al Saad club, many Arabic kids, especially Qatari kids. In school also, in my school there were 65 different nationalities from everywhere in the world. But particularly every day, what I used to love when I was a kid was just always be involved in football and training with my father. I used to go.
يلا شباب يلا وقف يلا.
What I am today, what I have today, 70% was him, because I've been his assistant coach for 3 or 4 years. But my biggest inspiration is my father and my grandfather. So I am doing what I love, what's in my blood. There's nothing else I can do but football.
You play in this side, but sometimes you close too much. Guardiola, when he played here in my team, he become my good friend. Why? Because he come in my house to learn English. When I was in Arlay club, many times he come after the game. He come in the house. Ziza, what do you think about this? What is better to play like that? Or you play 3-4-3 today. It's better to play 5-3-2 or 4-3-3. You know, it's have a good vision. And we are the second oldest Brazilian family since 1984.
Nice. A long time, huh? have some...
30 years now, 29, 30 years in Doha. It's special in my job, football, sports, they change a lot. In that time, we don't train in the stadiums, we train only in the schools, all the clubs. It is big difference from today, from that time, from today. They have 6, 7, 8 fields. They have the clubs, they try to make more organized than before. The World Cup will be here after 10 years, 9 years. And we have to improve more and more to make one good championship after 10 years World Cup.
We've been here for 30 years in Qatar. I am a teacher, and I teach in an English course. I teach Qatari children, and in my free time, I'm also with my family. I have 2 granddaughters that were born here in Qatar, and we enjoy it a lot.
Because you don't have the cap.
Muito pequena?
Vídeo desenho. Do que vai ser?
Rapunzel.
What? O que é Rapunzel? We first came here in 1984, and to be honest, in Brazil, nobody knew what Qatar was, and we didn't also. So we knew us all very near Saudi Arabia. That's what people used to say. And I flew here with my 3 kids. They were, at the time, they were 2.5, 4, and 5. And when I looked down from the airplane and saw the city, everything was kind of beige, the sand color. And I thought, well, I think as my friends told me in Brazil, I'm going to live in a tent. There are no buildings or houses because you couldn't see from the airplane if there were anything, because all the buildings were sand color at that time. Even though since I left the airplane and I felt the smell of Qatar, I really liked it. I fell in love with the country, and all the different customs were very interesting. For all these years, we've been learning about the customs, and it never finishes. It's so different that there is always something new to learn about it.
Eu tô fazendo tomate.
Vai, eu vou botar isso lá.
Então, esse é sobre... muito bom.
Em Londres. A estreia do filme foi em Londres.
I think one of the most interesting things for me is actually, believe it or not, the similarity between my culture and the Qatari culture, especially when it comes to the family environment. And another similarity, I guess, is the respect that we have for the elderly, how the elderly still live at home with us after they no longer can take care of themselves. So there actually is a lot of similarity, and I think that's why South Americans, in a way, have adapted to Qatar quite well, just like we have over the last 30 years.
I met my husband 10 years ago. He came to work here as a goalkeeper coach for Al Arabi Sports Club, and he's still there. And 3 years later, I got pregnant from Natalia, and then 2 years later, less than 2 years, I got pregnant from Gabby. I had both of the girls here. They were born in Hamad Hospital, and I decided to name them their second name Mayasa, due to having a close friend, and just to keep the memory as well about, you know, here. They have settled very well because in school they take Arabic, and they learn the language, and they learn songs and numbers, and in the compound and in the school they have Qatari friends.
Nowadays, when I come back, because I go every year on holidays to Brazil, and when we come back, I still have the same feeling. I feel Qatar now like home because we've been here for such a long time. I just love it, coming back every year, and I feel like back home, really, in Qatar.
For me, as a professional player, football and coach. Is in '92, the College Cup. It was here in Qatar. I was assistant, and we get the champion that time. The first time in the history of Qatar football, we are the champions that time. For me, I think it's the best achievement I got here. When I heard the president of Federation, FIFA president, say Qatar will be the host for the games. For me, it's I think the best achievement we got here. This is my home now today. This is my home. The first home is today, Qatar. My family is, they are coming here. The children, they study here. My wife is half also. She is from living Qatar. And now I have the third generation. Is my granddaughters. I have two small granddaughters. Is the third generation. They live here in Qatar. Now, my heart now, I can say sure for you 100%, mia, Qatar, today is my home. I am here half of my life, and I want my wish to 2022. I can sit in the Khalifa Stadium, you watch the Casal and Qatar also play this game.